Hello, my name is Dr. Paris and I'm the Deputy Principal of Fremont-Elizabeth City High School. Okay, today we'll be looking at the validation part of our documentation. Now if you recall, we did a Scratch program. It works quite nicely. I did the three little pigs as an example, and we need to look at the documentation. Now we've done the title, the content page. We'll come back to it and change the numbers towards the end. We did the analysis section. The design section involved the storyboard, and also it involved the pseudocode. Pseudocode helped us guide us through the Scratch program. The implementation, we showed that it should match a storyboard. So the storyboard was this, right? We had the scene 1, the three little pigs, scene 2, straw, the house of straw, house of sticks, house of bricks, etc. And if you look at these screenshots, they've matched very closely, right? The introduction, the house of straw, the house of sticks, the house of bricks, and the end. Okay, so we did those and wrote a little bit about it in terms of what the basic requirements were and what multimedia elements we added in terms of sounds, graphics, and animation. So now we're down to the next section, which is validation. And I don't have it there. Okay, so I need to put a section there called validation. I'll just copy that. And actually what I'll do is just to insert page break, get that across, and go back to this one here and call this one validation. Now the validation should go along the lines of what we need to include in these various sections. Not the storyboard, but this part here. I'll just copy that. I'll bring the rest up. Okay, so this is my implementation. Let's get down to the screen. Page breaks are good. Let's just help me guide me through this. As I'll just put it about down here. Okay. So that's what the validation should be focusing on those elements there. So I'm going to put a little statement here saying the following validates that the 5 stages of implementation have been met. Okay, so I might just use those 5 stages, bring them back, and I could use them as my sections. Okay, so I'll do is just do a grid, a simple little grid. Just need 2 panels, and I might call this panel screenshot, and I might call this panel description. Okay, and just open another one, so I screenshot in there, etc. I shouldn't focus on decoration, but not this stage. But anyway, I might put a bit of decoration there. I might make that purple. I might make the letters white, and separate, but we can worry about that at the end. Okay, so the first thing we need to validate is the design of the characters. So I need to go back to Scratch, and let's choose a character. Let's choose the wolf. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go to the costume of the wolf and click it on. There you go, and somehow grab a screenshot of that. So if I grab a screenshot of that, print screen, I can then put that screenshot in here. There you go, and resize it and make sure 5 centimeters is fine. Now put a description here. So put down, here is a screen shot of the wolf costume I designed. As you can see, I designed the pig characters as well. You can see in the background. Okay, that's enough of that. That's fine. Right, we'll do the next section. Okay, this section says design the scenes. That's a stage. So again, I go to well, with the scratch. Okay, and I finished with that. I just went to the screen section, the stage section. There it is. Went to the costumes, and I screenshot that, and I put it in here, and I wrote the same thing. Here's a screenshot of the various stage settings I use throughout the story. Okay, so that's been done. The next section. Okay, in this section here, similar situation. We've got to look at we're looking at creating navigation. So we need to prove that navigation is occurring. So all I did here was go back to one of the characters, I suppose, and go to the script, and the navigation occurs here. We can see spacebar on, which gives you the sprite. Press key, hide the spacebar, and then spacebar off. That's the type of thing. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So I screenshot that, but what I did, I put it in Photoshop. I took two pictures, and as you can see here, I took two pictures, one behind, I whitewashed it, and I took a picture of just those elements there to stand out. And I can see right away, here is a screenshot of the stage settings I used throughout the story, okay, the navigations. That didn't make sense, so I just changed it here. Here's a screenshot of the spacebar sprite. You can see it right over here. I created, and the scratch code used within each character to allow the user to navigate between the scenes, and you can see it there. Okay, the next section. What I might do here is do a bit of a page break, so it breaks nicely, and I might just quickly do that. Create the animation. So here we go. So here we go again. The created animation. Here's a screenshot of the scratch code used to animate the pig's breathing. Again, I took a screenshot, put it on Photoshop, did two layers. One layer behind, I washed it, layer on top, and I put down a mark here around the areas I don't want whitewashed, and it stands out. It looks pretty good. You can do it different ways. You can put a circle around there using some of the word graphics if you want to, with an arrow. But here, that shows you the code. That shows a bit of animation, just an example of an animation. Okay. Right, and the final section is create the scratch sounds. So here we go with that. Similar situation. I went to scratch. I went to the background. I get it anywhere really. Used the various sounds. Took a screenshot. And I went back into Word, I pasted it in there, just wrote a little synopsis. Here's a screenshot of some of the sound effects I used in the program. Okay, so that's my validation section, done, really. I might just decorate a little bit, if I put a bit of a heading 4 maybe. Okay, just copy that across, that's formatting to here. And copy it across to here. And copy that across here, and one last time copy that across to here. Okay, so that section of validation is complete. Thank you for watching.